Hey there, Byron here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody, Episode 12. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Okay, now, for the first about 10 minutes, I want to say it's just basically Satchel and the girls trying to finish up the vials for Ine. Now, we get to learn that Sandra is actually able to put stuff in his storage that's through a solid object, so that's kind of going to be useful. Sato was able to find a use for the storage box, and Durkin, but wait, is it, but yeah, let me see, where I put his name? Perkins and Dosan are pretty much caught. My bad. By the Count of Kuhano, who is pretty much in charge of the city of Seidun. Perkins gets violent, but his magic's useless. Sato knocks out Perkins and Dosan before the Count can kill him, so that way the children won't have to see it, and so Sato doesn't have blood on his hands. Now, this will make the Count a valued ally in the future, because he likes how the witch has a noble friend, and this will make Dosan and Perkins a huge enemy in the future. We saw Dosan before, we will see him again, and I can guarantee you we'll see Perkins in the future as well. Ooh, sorry about that. Because it was just 2 episodes of Perkins. It doesn't seem like enough. They didn't use him to the full potential. We will see him in the future. And since everything's all in order now, Sato gets a gift from Ine, which is a magic lantern, which I'm guessing is going to pretty much stay lit no matter what. Or will come in handy in the future like his bell did from the I think they're called a were-rat. Well, the bell from the red helmet. And Sato is also granted the title Friend of the Witches from the Witch of the Forest of Illusions. And I'm bet he's also got a bit of would have gotten some XP as well if he could go any higher. Okay, let's move on to more important parts, because Perkins and Dosan being future villains, not really important at this time, but they will come back. I hypothesize this, and I just don't see them making new villains, because that would just be too much work. The next time we see our hero, Nana is on top of him, and it appears that she is trying to get some action, but before anything could oh, sorry, I was about to yawn, and I'm really tired. It's getting kind of late out. Nana was basically on top of Sato, getting... I don't know how to put this without this getting to be above PG. Now, just see, if you're like 5 years old, I'm sorry. But yeah, if you're like really young, I apologize about this. But I have nowhere else to I don't know how else to put it. I guess you could say Nana's trying to get some action from Sato. And before anything can happen, Arcia opens the curtain. Yeah. And the look on her face is hilarious. At 1 second, she's all calm. In the next, you can see her face right now. She just gets to be so jealous when Sato is even involved with another woman. It is hilarious, and it really makes her a comedy relief character. Granted, I kind of would have liked her to have a bit more of a better role than that in this season, but oh well, I'm pretty sure in the future she'll have a better role. But Nana basically just explains that, oh, she just needs to have Sato calibrate her foundation system. Because apparently, since it's out of whack, she can't use her manipulation magic. So Sato calibrates it at the same time learning that same magic. Well, actually, he already knew it, and that's what he used to do it. Oh, not really much magic, more of a skill. And before he can do that, Nana explains that, oh, Sato needs to put his hand near her heart, and she prompts it to be the chest. But that's when Mia appears and says, back. Use the back. And Arcee's like, yeah, use the back. It doesn't have to be the front. And Nana confirms it, saying it would still work, even though she kind of looks disappointed. Sato looks a little bit relieved, but he sure looks to be a little bit embarrassed about it, because who can blame him? The next part that's interesting is that we get to find out Sato sent Zena a letter, and he accidentally let the words New World mentioned in the letter, and Zena not even fazed from it. This makes me believe that Zena is hiding something from us, and there's more to know about Zena than we truly think. Like, we know Zena can use magic, that's for sure. I'm starting to think that Zena tried to use a spell to summon a hero here, but it was out of whack, but she messed up somewhere along the way. Because it was just supposed to summon a hero how they are. And pretty much already at max level. But she messed up. And of course it brought the same person it was going to anyways. But it halved his age. And it basically made him a weakling instead. Luckily he was able, like, I don't really know, like, I feel like Zeno did something to bring Sato to this world. She's definitely hiding something from us. And another thing I think is that we get to see like a little image of Sato's childhood friend that he hung out with when he was at his grandmother's. But we don't get to see her face. All we see is like kind of like a white figure with kind of like a rainbow hair. I'm starting to think that that's no ordinary person. I'm guessing she brought Sato from his world to the Parallel World Rhapsody. I really think that, because where is it stated that the one who summons the hero has to be from the world they are summoning the hero to? It's never said that, oh, so-and-so could summon somebody from their world to be a hero in a different world. It's never stated that cannot be done. And that's what I think was done. And granted, doing it this way kind of made a little bit of issues for Sato in the beginning. And now, in my opinion, the most important part of this episode was the bedtime story for Pucci. We kind of learned how the world came to be. Excuse me, and sorry about that, and where the summoning of a hero came to be. I won't really ruin it for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, because but we can meet in the comment section and we can talk about it, because this bedtime story was definitely the most important part of this episode in my opinion. Well, then the next day, Sato awakens to find Lulu, Mia, Nana, Tama, and Pucci all asleep on top of him, or at least someone near him. And guess who opens the curtain? Arcea. And she's jealous. Again. And I really liked what she says. She basically said, Master, how could you have a harem without me? Oh, I just really loved that form of breaking the fourth wall. Because I don't really know why. Just it's kind of enjoyable seeing stuff like that when characters break the fourth wall. Because it's kind of like more engaging with the audience. But unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, Lulu wakes up from all of pretty much whining. And the first thing when Sato looks at her and then Lulu looks at him, she pretty much gets up into like a little posturing position and apologizing to Sato that the first thing he saw in the morning was her ugly face. Cause granted, from in that world, the Asian characteristics are not really common, are kind of viewed as, well, unattractive. But it's the thing that Sato said that it's really going to make Lulu open up to Sato. Sato says he does not mind and finds her cute. This is when Lulu goes into full-on blush mode. And she gets embarrassed, and we get a little moment between Mia and Nana, because Mia's not happy that her chest is flat, but granted, she's kind of a child. That's to be expected. And then it pretty much ends with them going to get breakfast. Now, this was the end of Season 1. I'm really looking forward to Season 2. I don't know when it will come out, but I'll try to keep myself updated on that, and if I get any news, I will make a video on it, because this is too good to end here. Like, we don't know, like, okay, dude, Sato and Xena ever end up together? Like, what? Like, we don't really know what happens after that. Like, does Mia ever get home? Like, just who was the demon from the Labyrinth episodes trying to serve? Well, actually, we got to see who he served, but who does that demon serve? There's still a lot of unanswered questions. And hopefully we'll get them in Season 2, which will probably, if there will be one, they'll probably be here in about a year or two. Maybe even less. It depends how far ahead the light novel is. Well, this has been Bioman. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and share the video around. And finally, meet me in the comment section for a discussion on this episode on what you enjoyed or what you didn't enjoy. Bioman is out of here.